Hi, my sweet friends. How are you? I'm kind of looking up today. Well, I'm looking up every day. But I wanted to share with you, we're going to make a trifle, okay? My beautiful granddaughter is coming. She doesn't get here very often. She doesn't live in town. And so we're making a special dessert for her. And I wanted to bring you in. What I'm going to start with are 2 cans of apple pie filling. Now, no one needs all the sugar that's in America today. I don't care what you tell me. No one does. You have to understand that sugar is our insurance nightmare for us as adults. So this is 2 cans of apple pie filling. One is sugar-free, one is not. You don't have to use that, but that's what I'm using because that's what I feel comfortable with. But we don't want it to be just any pie filling, so we're going to add a complete teaspoon of cinnamon, good cinnamon. I don't care what brand you use. And we are also going to add apple pie spice. That's all this is, has a mixture. We're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of apple pie spice to this. I have used scissors and chopped this up because I like the apples to all be able to get a little bit of the spice around them so that you don't bite into one of those big long apples and it's not what we want. It's just not that flavor. Now as I turn it, I'm going to look and see if I want a little more spice, and I do. I want just a little more of our apple pie spice. So we'll probably go with 3/4 teaspoon. If you don't have that, you can use just a little allspice. You can use some nutmeg. You can use just cinnamon. Use what you love. Okay. All right. I hope you're blessed today. I hope you're doing well. And I hope that goes throughout your week. I just have a little homemade flavor that I love, so I have one of our favorite apples here. I'm just going to grate that apple into our apple pie filling. We want it to be homemade, right? All right, as you can see, we have our apple into our apple pie filling, and I'm going to add more cinnamon. We want contrasting flavors in this trifle. So we're just going to stir that up into our apples, apple pie filling, till it's all beautifully blended, and we're going to do our next wonderful step. Okay, what's needed in every trifle? A brownie or a cookie or a cake, basically. So here I have pound cake, store-bought pound cake, my friends. No time today to worry about the little stuff, okay? So we're going to pull some of this out, just like so, to get our first layer in, okay? Just like this. Just to cover the bottom is all I want. There we go. If you hear little noises in the background, it's either Darlin hubs somewhere or the puppy. All right, so there is our very first layer of our cake on the bottom where it needs to be. Yep, you can hear that puppy, I can tell already. Okay, so darling granddaughter's here. We're going to wipe this out and get it done, right? Next layer that we're putting on here is going to be our apples, all right? So let me get the right tool for the job, and I will be right with you. Okay, apples are going on the next layer just a little bit, just like so. Now remember, we grated that fresh apple into this so that it would have that fresh apple taste. I'm just going to spread it now a little bit to the edge of the bowl so you can see that there's apple in it, right? We want everybody to know what's in it. We got a little cake in there, little apple in there. But you're using apple pie filling. If you have homemade, that's always best. But we made it semi-homemade, which is always good. Now, to this layer, we are going to add some Cool Whip. Now, my Cool Whip isn't quite all the way thawed yet. I really try, but on days with church and worship music, I don't always make it. Let's stir it up. We're just going to put a light layer right on in. Spread it around just a little. Hope your day, as I said, is so amazing. It's so good to get up, isn't it? Be thankful, breathe, walk, talk, cook. All right, so we're just going to use a little bit, just like this. I don't want much of this on my layer. I'm going to save the rest, actually, for the top. Now, you can do yours however you love it, okay? A trifle is really a coloring book to me. It's like a crayon and a coloring book. You can do whatever you want. We just want that flavor in there. You can put peanuts in this. Now, darling Granddaughter doesn't like peanuts, so we're not doing peanuts. All right, we have our Cool Whip. Now we're going to drizzle a little caramel, right? If you have homemade caramel, you can do it. We're just going to get it all over the place. The bottom layer, or this layer to me, is always the one that I use the most of anything on. I like it as a base. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to use just about an 1/8, 1/16 of that jar right now. Let's do more cake. So we're going to crumble more of our cake. Just pound cake. If you have leftover pound cake or leftover muffins or peanut butter cookies, I've also done this with peanut butter cookies. That's always amazing. Trust me, always amazing. So let's get our cake and our second layer in here. Looks and smells so, so, so good. Some more. Look at that. Oh, so good. Now, because it's just us and our beautiful granddaughter, I am not going to make a full bowl trifle. But if you were, you would use a whole pound cake. I'm going to use about probably 2/3 of an actual home style pound cake. This is store-bought, so it's not as big as what my 20-pound pound cakes are. All right, there's that. Let's come in with the apple. This will be our big apple layer right here. This apple mixture is amazing. Trust me, the cinnamon and the apple pie spice. Oh, it's so good. So, so good, my friends. So, so good. Isn't that beautiful? Just smells like fall all by itself. Just does, right? Now, this time, we're going to take just a little caramel and drizzle over our apples. You can use a piping bag if you like. I don't want a lot on this layer. I just want a little, so that works perfectly. We're going to do some Cool Whip. This will be the last layer of our Cool Whip as well, just for the top. And as I said, if you love nuts, you can add peanuts to this. Just like a caramel apple wouldn't have nuts on it most of the time. I'm just gonna spread this very gently over the top. You can go all the way to the wall with the top if you want. I don't. I just like it as a little decor. Now, what's in it? Well, apples are in it that you can see. pound cake is in it that you can see, right? Just like so. Darlin Hubs has a little bit of cold, so if you hear him coughing, that's why. So pray for him, all right? We have a little bit of cinnamon, and I mean a little bit. Don't let it come out. We just are gonna sprinkle a little bit right over the top. Like so. We're gonna drizzle. Just like so. Love it. Do it again, going the other way. I love making trifles. Not as much as I love eating them. I'll tell you one of my favorite is a brownie trifle. Love, love, love it. All right, my friends, let's get this stuff out of our way. Let's take a pretty peek. See all that goodness? I'm not done, so hold on. All right, now you can do this however you want. You can layer this in. This is vanilla pudding with peanut butter. 2 packages, the small ones of vanilla instant pudding, and 1 very rounded cup of peanut butter. Now, this trifle, because it's already so rich, we're just going to put this in along our sides. I've pushed some side holes in. We're gonna go all the way down and all the way up. So that's all I'm doing. I'm coming over here, going all the way down and all the way up, all the way down and all the way up. All the way down and all the way up, all the way down and all the way up. This is amazing, you guys. Again, you can do it how you like. I don't like it all the way through it, so I do it this way. I like the effect that it also has on the overall end look. So we're gonna go all the way down and all the way up, all the way down and all the way up. One more. And then I'm sending Darlin Hubs to work with some vanilla pudding and peanut butter, because he won't be here when we have this trifle, darling granddaughter and I. All right, now we're gonna put just some dollops on the top, right where our cookie and our bread went down in. That's what we want. Exactly what we want. We have that drizzled caramel. Bless you. We're gonna do just dollops right around the circle. All right, now all we need, one more little drizzle, and our last little piece of cake goes right there. Drizzle. And you can also crush Nutter Butter cookies up on this. We've done that a million times, right? There, my friends, you have our beautiful trifle. Can you see the cascades it brings down? It's beautiful. It's delicious. Now let me show you what it's like when you scoop it out. All right, let's get some out. I'm gonna go in, okay? Going right straight down the side. Oh, look at that caramel and that cake. Can you see it? Can you see that peanut butter? It's all in there, my friends. Look at those apples. It's beautiful. It's delightful. It's decadent. It's rich. It's fall. And I love y'all. And Jesus loves you too. Share this video. You can put it together however you want. This was for darling granddaughter. We'll have grander schemes down the road. That's not what I worry about. I feed out of love. And I love when I feed. And I love you. So I'll see you soon. Have a blessed week.